earlier in the day, I'm going to be back for so much more. And for me, I'm super excited because I have a major update to share with you guys. Guys, are you ready for what's going to happen? Ready, ready, ready. I mean, buckle, buckle, and get swapped for this. First, I really want to say a very big thank you to you guys for so much more that you do for us. Thank you guys for doing so much for our community. Thank you so much for supporting Gusto TV Africa. We see all your likes, we see all the buzz in the comment section. We see everything, and we just really want to say thank you so much for helping us build our community. And of course, we are the best plug for everything Afrobeat, everything entertainment. And this is why we exist for you. So thank you so much for driving forward our community. This time around, it's going to be bigger and better. So stick with us because there's so much more. Now, what is happening in the world of Afrobeat? It seems like it's raining our words and everybody is getting geared because the biggest Afrobeat superstars never ever miss out on any major award. But this time it's looking like it's not exactly what it's seeming to be because most of your superstars are missing in the biggest awards and it's quite unimaginable. Is it to say that we haven't had a very smooth run of Afrobeats in this year 2024? What is exactly going on? So the Billboard Awards are out, of course, and then the nominations out already. And we have very prominent names in this ranking. We have Ashake, Burna Boy, Rema, Thames, and Tyler nominated, which is safe to say that some of the big boys are out of this award listing, and it's quite unfortunate. I mean, there's no Wizkid, there's no Davido, so we have Ashake, Burna Boy, Rema, Thames, and Tyler representing Africa for the Afrobeat Awards. I mean, the Billboard Awards for, I mean, the guys who are championing the cause for the Afrobeat movement. So, I mean, for me, Ashake is worthy to stand in that order because he's done pretty decent. I mean, with his recent album, the Lungu Boy Project, that everybody is still basking and enjoying. I think it's decent enough to make the cut. Burna Boy as well. Rema has done quite amazing. His album, I mean, just chatting and doing so much and we expected it initially to do. I mean, getting a Grammy nomination as well. I mean, big ups to Rema, who's consistently just showed out and is just proving all his doubt because Rema has just solidified himself as one of the biggest heavyweights of Afrobeat. Like he fondly calls himself, he's not even in the league of the big three. You know, he's opened it up to the big four type thing, and I mean, the development around his artistry is just so crazy because how he just moved from 1 to 100 is unexplainable. So big ups to Rema for actually doing so much more than we expected him to do. So I mean, getting a cut in that listing is not coming to us as a surprise, or coming to me rather as a surprise. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think that Rema deserves to be in this spot? Do you think it should have been Davido or Wizkid? But I think that Rema actually deserves a place on this table. So Thames as well makes the cut, and Tyler, who a lot of people are saying, how is Tyler even sneaking into all these awards, and how is she making a cut? So like I earlier said, we have Ashake, we have Rema, we have Burna Boy, we have Tyler, and we also have our own Thames, who's representing and getting into the list of these awards. I mean, big ups to these guys because they've actually been very consistent, and I mean, their artistry is undeniable. And conversations and reactions have been swirling across social media, and one of these people who are championing the cause of these conversations could be the FCs or the 30 BGs. But we have someone say Tyler must stop scooping Afrobeat awards and go back to Saudi. LOL. Remember that Tyler had said that she's not an Afrobeat artist, so safe to say that why are you sneaking into all of these conversations and then you're getting listed for these major awards? And interestingly, you're smashing and taking these awards home. So I mean, I kind of like share in that sentiment with this ex user because Tyler just finds herself in these situations where she's like getting nominations and nominations around Afrobeat that she has fondly said she's not an Afrobeat artist in that sense. But I mean, because of Tyler, she actually puts in the work. So yeah, she deserves to be in that spot. And someone said, let's give it to whom it's due. Burna Boy orders can wait. Maybe next 5 years from now, Burna Boy just took a swipe right there. You can keep quiet. I'm not talking more than I should. But I mean, Burna Boy, well, it seems like Tyler is going to take this one, though. I mean, tell me what you think in the comment section because someone said again with the name Pressure P on X says, let's tell ourselves the truth. Tyler is winning this one. I think so myself too. But fingers crossed, you never know how these awards, these awards can actually go. So let's keep our fingers crossed and see how that one pans out. We also have the nominations for the best Afrobeat song. I mean, the Billboard is actually coming up with these type of things, and a lot of people have had so much to say. So, Thames with Me and You, Tyler with Truth or Dare, Tyler again with Water, Tyler and Gunna with Skillibang on Jump. And then we have Adam Port and Street featuring Malachi on the song Move. A smashing banging tune. But one person that has actually really solidified herself in this listing is Tyler. Tyler with Truth or Dare, Tyler with Water, Tyler, Gunner, and Skillibang with Jump. Safe to say, make them give this award to Tyler because it's not looking like anybody can actually stand to contest her in these award listings. So it's Tyler and Thames representing us. I'll say us because I'm trying to get Tyler to be Nigerian right now. But it's interesting. It's interesting for the growth of Afrobeat, and we're super excited that our music is crossing borders and doing so much more than we expected to. I mean, to do. Afrobeat is a huge, huge, huge export. So congratulations to Tyler. Congratulations to Thames on that one. But one person that has been missing, interestingly, is Ayra Starr, and people are actually coming out to say, I mean, this is justice for Ayra Starr because how is Ayra Starr not mentioned in these awards? One of the popular faces on X, who is actually one of the pioneers of the conversations around Afrobeat, Basito, has come on X to tweet, how is Ayra Starr missing out on all these awards nominations? Not even a single nomination. Even myself, I actually tired because I'm actually thinking, where does Ayra Starr rank in all of this? Ayra Starr is up there with sorry, I beg your pardon. Ayra Starr is up there with some of the greats. She's actually one of the biggest female superstars in the country. So how is she not making the cut? It's interesting to see, but I think that she deserves to be there. She's worked really hard. She's really worked on her album. She's been out and about, touring, going for different shows, out about in different countries, making herself very popular, making herself very, very seen and noticeable. So I think our star deserves at least a nomination. I mean, missing out of the Grammy was something that I think that personally hurt her, but we can actually make a case for her and think that she's quite an interesting person and then she works really hard. I think her music is great and she deserves a spot, amongst this nomination. So I mean, a lot of ex users have been talking. You say this lady has worked so hard. She's had a good year in 2023. She'll be getting all the award nominations this 2024. I saw myself too. And someone says she's not even going head to head with Tyler. Shaking my head. Well, that's a personal opinion. I don't know what that is, but I think that Tyler is amazing. I think that Ayra Starr too is amazing, and they both deserve to get these nominations. But Ayra Starr constantly getting snubbed is not something that I'm particularly interested in talking about because it did pain me. I really like Ayra Starr. I think she's great. I think her music is decent. I think she's one of the most amazing songwriters to come out of Africa. So yeah, maybe 2025 could be Ayra Starr's year. We don't know. Let's keep our fingers crossed. But I think that it's going to be an interesting 2025 because one thing that is sparking conversations around Afrobeat and everything that it represents. Northboi is getting dragged like a generator on X across all social media platforms because, according to some people, Northboi is yanning up. Wizkid is up. I mean, it's undoubtedly one of the biggest superstars, if not the biggest superstars in the world right now, because it is Morayo time, and he's the only one who's actually charting and making all the noise, across all platforms. Right now, Morayo is the crazy numbers, third day streaming numbers, historic for him and the FCs. I mean, and Northboi has just been just moving quite messy in my opinion. And for some of us who don't know who Northboi is, Northboi has actually done quite amazing for himself. Big ups to him. Northboi has actually participated in the growth of what could be said of Wizkid's greatness or Wizkid's climb to stardom. Wizkid is one person that is a good-natured person and likes to work with only the best people. And Northboi is privileged to have worked with Wizkid on Joro's Shock, and Fever, Gucci Snake, and of course with R2B's Tinkerbell. I mean, Northboi has also produced for Davido, Beyonce, and Black Bones, and just to mention a few names. So, Northboi no be small person for the industry, but Northboi is not having it. I think he's in his feelings because he really snubbed by Wizkid. They have their own personal beef, and like what somebody would say, if Wizkid cancel you, you're cancelled for life, and he's not going back to you or back to your business or your BS. So Northboi has to find a way to move on. A lot of people have said that. And I think, in my opinion, Northboi needs to take a chill pill because I don't think that the fence with Wizkid can ever be mended because it's quite messy. Just go your separate ways and just do your thing. And Northboi just came on X and tweeted and said, "Not my fault that he let his resentment for me on SARS ruin his album. There's more to life than holding grudges for years, my guy. LOL." This is a direct swipe at Wiz, but a lot of people have said, yeah, it's within your right to tweet whatever it is you want to tweet, right? But you actually put this on yourself. Northboi, go and take the back seat because Wizkid is not even going to reply to you. Some people are saying, no, boy, you're too small for all this. This is not the time for Machala to come out to be explaining who or what or trying to get into conversations with you. He only takes a swipe at the big guys, the Wizkid, the burners, and the like. So, I mean, Northboi, you're small. And I'm reading this tweet again and I'm actually imagining what is going on with Northboi. Not my fault that he let his resentment for me and SARS ruin his album. Why are you actually even dragging SARS into this conversation? Own the narrative yourself, my guy. But I mean, he just found a way to put SARS into this. Are you saying now that the album Morayo is a flop just because you didn't get a chance to take part in the production of this amazing album? I think that Morayo is an amazing album. It's one of the best albums to come out of 2024, in my opinion. So I think that Northboi is just getting a little salty there. I mean, he'll be fine. But one thing that actually made me really think again is how long are you going to hold on to this beef and how far can you go with it? And Northboi also tweeted, he said, Rema's He's remains my favorite album of this year, an album in 2024. So pitching tent with Rema to just discredit Morayo, which is an interesting body of work. It's crazy in my opinion, but who am I to actually make these assumptions? That's why you exist. So tell us what you think in the comment section. You think that Northboi is right to say all of these things that he's saying about Wizkid? And somebody has said, Northboi needs to actually take a chill pill. But interesting, Northboi was actually singing the praises of Wizkid a few days ago, about 3 weeks ago, and says, Wizkid has way too many cool pictures, and just hyping him up and all of that stuff. And all of a sudden, you're coming back to take a swipe at Wizkid. It's just a lot of mess in my opinion. But I mean, Northboi will be fine. And somebody said to Northboi, saying, "Now you for the Wiz 5 and 6 like P2J, but your village people had better plans for you. That's a very big swipe at Northboi, and somebody also said, an ex-user said he actually gave Wizkid his career. Wizkid is just an ungrateful being. No wonder his album is flopping. I don't think Morayo is flopping, my G, but that's your opinion and I have to respect it. But anyways, that's your opinion. Like I said, we have to respect it. Giving Wizkid his career, I don't really know about, but yeah, they had amazing hits, amazing songs together. But in his career, Wizkid has worked his way up to the top, and please give him that respect. And this guy has come out to say a lot of things about Northboi. Northboi actually selling a beat that he has produced with Wizkid to an upcoming artist. It's just a lot of mess. Whatever it is, Northboi, please take a chill pill. Find a way to reconcile with the biggest bird Wiz and actually get your career back on, because right now it seems like you're losing the plot. Anyways, that's for Northboi and his people. And one of the FC pioneers and one of the FC gang leaders says Popsigo reply everybody at the appropriate time. So Wizkid is not even having this conversation with anybody right now. He's actually very busy promoting his craft. Moving on quickly, we have Davido, who has actually caught stray bullets left, right, and center. So Davido was just chilling in the LA, just having fun time, just living his best life and just doing what he knows how to do. He was seen at the Puma store playing football, just having fun. Of course, at the Formula One, event, just really having fun with Chioma and his gang. And then had an interview where he said, guys, please, if you want to go back to Nigeria, I don't think it's the best move for you. Please stay here and do whatever it is you want to do for yourself, because back home it's a lot of mess. The economy is in shambles, everything is upside down. So please stay where you are and please just grind your grind. And this has come with a lot of criticism. People have come to say, why are you demarketing your homeland? Yes, we know you're half American, you're partly American. So you are Nigerians. Why are you demarketing your country? And a lot of people have taken swipe at Davido and saying you're just yanning dust. You shouldn't have said that. Afrobeat is Niger. Niger is Afrobeat. This is where you get all your juice from. This is where you get all your stanship. This is where you have all your fans, your millions of fans. There is no way in the world that you should demarket your homeland. And a lot of people are not finding this funny. In fact, one of the biggest conversations online right now would be one of the guests, TVC, going to blast Davido and said a lot of things. But we have a few people coming to defend him and just say very nice things about Davido. One person is Omar Katuba, who said on X, Davido is one of the proudest Nigerians I've ever known. Despite his privileges of being an American citizen, he represents and promotes Nigeria for far more than the CLONW. It is insulting him for speaking the truth. Anyways, I think that Davido is a decent, amazing person. He might actually have just been caught in the moment where he just said what he said, but I don't think it's far-fetched, in my opinion. But that's what it is. He just said what he said. Is it the truth or not? That's left for you to say. That's left for you to put in the comment section and tell us. Do you think that Davido should have just shut his mouth and let it go, or it was right to say the things that he said? Now, one other person, a very renowned and notable lawyer, came on X to say Davido is entitled to his opinion about the state of affairs in Nigeria. In any event, he said the truth. Those attacking him are not serious people. So, we've had a lot of people defending him, and Davido has not come to clear the air about this. He's just having the time of his life. And interestingly, came on X to tweet and said, guys, next up, we are going to be in Amsterdam having an event. And a lot of people are saying, this is the Davido one to see, touring and just having fun and doing amazing things for himself. But guys, do you think that Davido shouldn't have said what he said? I think that he could have just avoided it to just move on. Nigeria will be fine at the end of the day. But I just think that he's just really feeling sad for his people because there's so much going on down here. But I mean, time and place maybe was not the right time. But let us know in the comment section what you think. Tell us what you think about Northboi going tit to tat with Wizkid. Let us know in the comment section. Do you think that Northboi actually made Wizkid? And also, tell us in the comment section what you think about this big snub that Ayra Starr has been experiencing. Do you think she needs to rework her magic, or maybe it's just a label thing, or maybe I don't know what it is, but she's getting snubbed and we're not liking it because we think that she's decent. Let us know in the comment section what you think about all this, and we're right there to respond to everything that you have to put down there. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm super excited to be in your faces again. And please continue to support Gusto TV Africa. I will love and really appreciate you. Have a